Alright, so here's an interesting fact. Don't let your water barrel fill all the way up and then freeze. Because even with those metal bands around it, you'll get cracks and the bottom will crack and you'll lose all your water. That's what happened, I think. So we're going to check that out later, but let's start with some winter crops that we have grown here. So I have radishes planted in here. You can see they're growing. Notice I have the covers with brick, so anytime I see that the temperature is going to drop below freezing at night, I'll come out and cover these up. We've had to do that for a few days in a row and everything still is coming up, so this is kind of an experiment. We'll see what happens. I've also done some carrots, but not much in the way of carrots are popping up here, so those might just not happen or wait till spring. But we'll give it a shot anyway and see what happens, and then have some more radishes on this side growing in here. So you can see them. They're coming up real slow, but I think that's what we really want. Radishes tend to be a lower temperature type of crop, and if they grow too fast, you don't really get the big bulbs. You get just spindly little roots that aren't very good. So I'll have the squirrel keep an eye on this. Temperatures look like they're going to be warm for the next couple days, but for the new year we might get some snow and might have to cover these up. So the next thing I wanted to show is the heating system for the greenhouse. I now have 200-pound propane tanks, and I rotate these. You know, when one gets a little low, go ahead and get it filled, and then go do the, hook up the next one, vice versa. And then as a backup, I have this smaller tank here, just in case. So this feeds the propane heater inside the greenhouse, and it does an exceptional job of keeping things warm. So let's head on inside and check that out. All right, like any workshop environment that I'm involved with, it gets messy quick. I need to do some cleanup, so apologize for that. But the water system is still working. It's we've kept the sprinkler system on in a very minimal way, just watching out for an extended freeze period that could cause that issues. We have had the sprinkler system freeze in the past and cause some damage. It wasn't that much to repair it, but I don't want to go through that if I don't have to. So again, we'll keep close eye on the temperatures and shut it down if we need to. So that's going. Here's the propane heater I mentioned. So this is really meant to augment the other heaters I have in the greenhouse when temperatures drop, into the 20s or below. So, if we're dipping just at freezing or below, I do have an electric heating system in here, 2 of these ceiling mounted heaters, and one in the front, one in the back, and those, we'll keep the temperature from 5 to 10 degrees above what it is outside, but late at night it can get pretty brutal, and you got to come out here and turn on the propane, and I keep this box fan just running to blow around the air a little bit, spread the heat wealth to everyone.